Hi everyone, welcome to Examhood. Today we want to consider some key topics or concepts in chemistry. And the concepts are atoms, molecules, and ions. Matter, the definition of matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Everything in this world is matter, it's made up of matter. Now we have three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. Everything is made up of matter in this world you can think of. And these matters are made up of molecules. They are made up of particles, such as atoms, molecules, and ions. So what is an atom? An atom is the smallest particle of an element which can take part in chemical reaction. Atom is the smallest particle of an element that can exist and still retain the chemical properties of that element. If you have, for instance, you have a tuber of yam and you are cutting it, you are slicing this tuber of yam, you continue to slice it, you have the smallest particles. Okay, and that smallest particle is seen as an atom, and that smallest particle still contains the properties of the whole tuber of yam. You understand? So that smallest particle is what we refer to as an atom. Now we'll go to molecules. What is molecule? Molecule is the smallest particle of a substance that is capable of independent existence and still retain the properties of that substance. Molecule is formed when two or more atoms are chemically joined together, and we have what we call molecule of elements, or molecule of an element, and molecule of compounds. You understand? We have to differentiate between these two. What is molecule of an element? When two or more atoms come together, they form molecule of that element. When two or more atoms of that element comes together, they form molecule of that element. For instance, we have H2, which is the atom of hydrogen gas. H2 is, the molecule of hydrogen gas, one molecule of hydrogen gas. So that molecule of hydrogen gas, two atoms have come together to form that molecule. So that is referred, or that is said to be a molecule of hydrogen gas. We also have O2. The 2 is written as a subscript. O, then you write 2. That O2 is a molecule, one molecule of oxygen gas. It is formed by the chemical combination, or two atoms of that oxygen come together to form that molecule of oxygen gas. Then we also have N2. We also have Cl2, which is chlorine. Two atoms of chlorine coming together to form one molecule of that element. So that is what we call molecule of elements. Then we have molecule of compounds. That is when two or more atoms of different elements come together to form that molecule. That molecule is said to be a molecule of that compound, of a compound. You understand? For instance, we have sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is written as NaCl. So that's one molecule of sodium chloride. In one molecule of sodium chloride, you have one atom of sodium and one atom of what? Chlorine, coming together to form one molecule of that compound. You understand? Another example of molecule of a compound is seen is a calcium chloride. Calcium chloride, the chemical formula is CaCl2. The 2 is written as subscript. In that molecule of that compound, you have one atom of calcium and two atoms of what? Chlorine, coming together to form one molecule of what? Calcium chloride. You understand? Then another good example is seen is sodium triazonitrate 5. It's written as, the chemical formula is NaNO3. You understand? In a molecule of that compound, you have one atom of sodium, one atom of nitrogen, and how many atoms of oxygen? 3 atoms of oxygen forming that compound. You understand? So this is what you need to do in molecule of a compound and molecule of an element. Now they move to what we call atomicity. The number of atoms, or number of atoms in the molecule of that element is called atomicity. For instance, the atomicity of H2 is 2, which is one molecule of what? Hydrogen. In that molecule of hydrogen, you have, like I said earlier, I have two atoms of what? Hydrogen coming together to form that molecule. So the atomicity is H2. It is written as H2. The 2 is written as subscript. You understand? Another one is chlorine gas, Cl2. This element that has two, they are referred to as diatomic. Diatomic because they have two atoms in that molecule. Then another one, there are other elements that are monoatomic. They have one atom forming that molecule of that element. And most of these monoatomic are seen in the group O elements, or the group H elements that have field orbitals. Examples, we have helium, we have neon, we have argon. These elements are they have assumed their hottest structure, so they are monoatomic. They have just one atom in that molecule. Another example is what we call tetratomic. Tetratomic is when in the molecule you have 4 atoms. For instance, tetratomic is phosphorus. Phosphorus is written as P4. The 4 is written as a subscript. Then we have polyatomic, and all of the polyatomic is when we have several atoms forming that molecule. So these are what we call atomicity of elements. Then we'll go to what we call ions. What are ions? Ions are atoms or group of atoms that are chemically charged, that possess electric charges. Atoms or group of atoms that possess electric charges are called ions. Do you understand? We have 2 types of ions. We have what we call cations or positively charged ions, and anions, which are the negatively charged ions. Example of cations are we have sodium, we have calcium, we have potassium. Sodium is a cation because it can donate electrons. These ions, they tell you that elements are in chemical reaction. They are going into chemical reaction. So sodium it has 1 electron in its outermost shell ready to give out. You understand? In a chemical reaction. So that is why they are seen as positively charged ions, because they can give out electrons in their outermost shell. So sodium is an example of a positively charged ion or cation. Another one is potassium. Sodium can give out 1 electron. It's written as Na+. The plus is written as a superscript. Then K+ is an example of a positively charged potassium ion. It's potassium ion. It's written as K+. The plus is written as superscript. Then we have calcium ion. Calcium ion is written as Ca2+. It's ready to give out 2 electrons. You understand? In a chemical reaction. So these elements or these ions are called cations because they are positively charged. Then the second type of ions is what we call the anions. The anions are those ones that are negatively charged ions. Negatively charged ions. These are ions. These are ions that are ready, or elements that are ready to accept electrons in a chemical reaction, such as chlorine. You understand? Chlorine is negatively charged. It's written as Cl-. The minus is written as superscript. You understand? So the chlorine is ready to accept 1 electron in a chemical reaction. Another example of an ion is oxygen. It's written as O2-, ready to accept 2 electrons. Another one is OH-. This is a hydroxyl ion. It's a negative ion ready to accept 1 electron. So these are examples of ions. They are very important in chemistry. So these are some terms we need to know as far as you are beginning as a beginner in chemistry. So as we progress, we shall be coming across more terms and more key concepts that we need to know in chemistry. But for now, we're going to stop here. Remember to like our videos, share, comment on our videos, and continue to follow us on all our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and all of that. Examhood assures you, guarantees you the best as far as you're preparing for all forms of exams, be it internal exams and external exam. So we have what it takes to equip you to perform very well and excellently in all examinations. Thank you so much. See you in our next video. Bye for now.